Get your motor running. Out on the highway. $10 on me. It's coming your way. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Poor Man Printing. Yeah, that was probably kind of stupid in intro. I don't really care. Guys, we are going to go over the $10 Omi. Am I crazy? Is Randy Chavez crazy? Is Cavell Anderson crazy? Is Daniel crazy? Are we all crazy for saying that Omi's going to be a $10 token? I really don't think so. I don't think we're crazy at all. It's a lot of stuff that's happening with Ethereum and Bitcoin, and we're getting ready to dive into it. So let's do it. Before we get into it, guys, let's take a look at the token price and see where we're at right now. So Omi 007334 down 1.47. Doesn't bother me a bit. This isn't what this video is about. I'm about to show you right now. So let's go. So right here, this is why I'm making this video, because Mr. Randy Chavez, I watched his video, I was like, you know what? He's right. He's right. He's got a lot more time on his hands. He can study everything, and he's very smart. And I want you to hear what he has to say. And if you want to check out the original video, I'll leave this link down below, guys.
To do with Cathie Wood. If you don't know who Cathie Wood is, how dare you? She is probably the most brilliant financial mind of our time. Warren Buffett, king in his time, Cathie Wood, queen in this time. You know, both are super fantastic in their respective eras. I don't think anyone is better, can beat them. Just to preface this, and I promise I will get to Omi in a second. Cathie Wood, back in 2019, I believe, had said that Tesla would be such and such a a price by 2025. Everyone laughed at her. Every single person in the room, everyone that she told, laughed at her, and everyone's like, how did you become CEO of ARK Invest? Like, how did you, like, there's no way, like, did you?
Okay, Randy, let's take a look at that. And there it is. Tesla stock seen meeting Cathie Wood's 3K target. He's right. Carry on, Mr. Randy.
Were you doing something you should have been doing to try to get that position? No. She has just been consistently right the past 40 years. Her price target for Tesla that she thought would happen by 2025 actually already happened. So she is very conservative when she says these things, saying back when nobody was talking about it that everyone should have at least 1% of Bitcoin in their 1% of their portfolio should be Bitcoin. So everyone should have a little bit of Bitcoin in their portfolio. And this was back when it was, I don't know, 15, 17,000, give or take. I think even in 2018 when it dumped, she's like, yeah, everyone should have that. And she said, her and Chamath Palihapitiya had both said, yeah, if you have 99% of your stuff in the other thing and you have 1% of crypto, like in Bitcoin, you will look like a genius in the future, even if the other stuff does not work out, because how Bitcoin will rise. And it has. Now, what does this have to do with Omi? Well, she has come out recently and said that by 2030, Ethereum will probably have a $20 trillion market cap. What have I said in the past? That the top 5, definitely top 5, but probably top 10 crypto in the world by 2030 will all have $1 trillion market caps. Where do I see Omi in that? Omi will definitely be in the top 10.
And I agree with that. I 100% agree with that, because banks are losing money. More and more people are investing in crypto instead of, sending their money to a bank to earn 1% when they can earn 5 to 10% somewhere else, like crypto. This is what everyone's doing right now, guys. Everybody is doing that, and it's starting to ramp up.
If Ethereum is going to have a $20 trillion market cap in the future, it's probably safe to say that Omi could be a fraction of that. Omi could be a decent percent of that. And again, she is usually very conservative on her efforts. Again, her price prediction for Tesla back in 2019 for 2025, they've already hit. They've hit that multiple times.
Okay, so let's look and see who Cathie Woods really is. This is Cathie Woods, guys. Founder, ARK Investor. Her flagship $23 billion asset ARK Innovation Fund has returned an average of nearly 45% annually over the past 5 years. So right here, guys, Kathy Wood predicts Bitcoin will surge to 500,000 in 5 years, and says ARK Invest confidence in Ether has shot up dramatically. So there you go, guys. There you go. And here's the article on Kathy Wood's. ARK Invest expects Ether to soar over 7,000% and hit a 20 trillion market cap by 2030. So you got to ask yourself, where do you think OMI's going to go? OMI's going to be in that top 10 token, coin, however you want to put it. It's going to be there. Now let's move on to this next part. Now, guys, we're over here on the YouTube channel of Investing Made Simple. I'll also link this down below if you want to watch the full video. But this is some really good information. This is where she's talking about the banks, Bitcoin and Ethereum, why she believes what it's going to do in the future.
I think part of the heightened regulatory talk here in the United States and elsewhere, but it's really taken off in the last few months here, is because what you are talking about, the yield, has attracted so much interest that the banks themselves are beginning to feel it. I have been shocked. I listened to especially JP Morgan's call. It's a good kind of staple to understand what's going on in the banking industry. And, you know, in a V-shaped recovery, Jamie Dimon was telling us that their loan growth would be negative through the end of this year. I said, what? And I began to think, could it be? Could what's going on in the Ethereum world already be impacting banks? You know, prices are determined at the margin.
And see, I believe this, guys. I really do, because one, when the pandemic hit, you know, a lot of people lost their jobs. You know, people's out of work. I mean, as a father, you can't just sit on the sidelines. You got to make that money. So you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Everybody knows this is being a father or a mother. You got to do what you got to do. A lot of people jumped on crypto because they were seeing major gains in it. I mean, crypto, buying at this low price during the pandemic, knowing that when it goes back up, they're going to make a crap ton of money, or have your money sitting in the bank earning 1%. So, you know, what would you do?
And so this could be really hurting the banks. And I think I'm going to take a very close look during the next few earnings seasons to see if we can dimension it. You know, the search for yield, which again, the extremes, the bond market in the traditional world, I believe is in a bubble, certainly on the corporate credit side, which is where the risk is. And I can't help but believe that others believe the same and are searching elsewhere for yield, especially the hedge funds, I would say. I think part of the regulatory heat that is taking place now is because the banks are beginning to see how much this is going to hollow them out.
Did you get that?
I got it, big dog. I got it. So let's move on to the next part, talking about Ethereum. Now, a lot of people have talked like, why did OMI go to the Ethereum network? It's so many gas fees, you know, layer one. And recently I just paid like a $40 gas fee to transfer my OMI back to my wallet. A small amount. I got to do it again. Also, to let everybody know, if you're trying to transfer your OMI from Bit4X to your wallet, it's not showing up on the wallet. It could have something to do with Bit4X. So just remember that. I think I'm actually going to give it a couple more days before I start transferring everything back to my wallet. Just be aware of that part, guys. But as far as Ethereum, guys, Ethereum is king. You got Bitcoin and then you got Ethereum. Okay. Ethereum deals with all the NFTs on OpenSea and pretty much just about every NFT on OpenSea. Now you have Solana, you know, it could be pretty good, but Ethereum is king right now. Ethereum is the king. So let's listen to this part right here, guys, and let's just go over what she is actually talking about.
we've been evolving our point of view on Ether. When we started our analysis, we were pretty much, and this was with Chris, Bitcoin was what we needed to understand first, but we were keeping our eye on all of the other assets, and we stuck pretty closely to the thesis, the FAT protocol thesis, which says that the value accrual will take place more at the currency level. And we believe there would be only a few currencies in the world, much like there are today. We thought Bitcoin would be the reserve currency, and we were looking for the other currencies. And Ether was showing up as a very strong second. And I have been surprised at how Ether and the Ethereum network is mushrooming with stable coins, NFTs, decentralized finance. It's clearly
there it is right there, guys. She just said it. And this is the reason why Omi is on the ETH network, baby. I mean, I'll tell you right now, David, you and them guys, Dan, Reese, they're not dumb. And I know a lot of people are feeling some kind of way about why they are on the Ethereum network. They're not dumb, guys. They're doing everything for a reason. Even with MTL, that's why it's taking so long. What if they'd have brought out MTL, you know, and they missed a few documents that they needed to actually get, you know, your money, and then they had to shut it down? And then, I mean, that would be catastrophic, guys, catastrophic. So believe me when I say they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? To sit back, drink a beer, and relax.
Okay.
Satisfying a huge unmet need. I remember saying very early on, follow the developers, follow the developers. Well, using that metric, Ethereum is off the charts, you know, whereas Bitcoin is steady as she goes, still increasing, steady as she goes, but clearly Ethereum, decentralized finance, NFTs, have hit a responsive chord. I think bringing the creator community into this ecosystem is, you know, helping it go a little bit viral more quickly than we would have expected.
So she says Ethereum is blowing up right now when it comes to DeFi and stablecoins and NFTs, which is clearly satisfying an unmet need. But
Exactly. So there you have it, guys. I know the video is a little long, but you know, I want everybody to understand what we're going through right now. Guys, we are just getting started. What's to come, you know, immutable final stage, pretty much over. You got MTL next, right? New exchanges, Omi to NFT, Master Collector, Showroom V2, burning from circulation supply, more token utilities, Halloween, Little Prince, LOL Surprise, burning of collectibles, the VVverse, gaming, Capcom, NFL, PA, Jurassic Park, Monster Hunter, anime, Decon. I mean, it's there. All you got to do is sit back, make your money, drink a beer, and relax. That's it. That's it. So I know this video was kind of long, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications if you like this kind of bullshit, because Poor Man Printing is done. And stay tuned. I'm gonna make a video of how I actually edit videos. This will be the first one I ever made, so it'd be kind of cool. I'm not no pro or nothing. I just show you how I do it. If you like the way I do it, maybe you'll get a little bit of education off of that and use it in your own way to make videos. But this is Poor Man, and don't forget, it's gonna be a beer review in the next one. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because I'm drinking some beer. So this is Poor Man Printing.